Sunshine. It's your morning motivation time. I'm your host with the Moses Mark Saint. This is Sanction. This morning, I found this on the street. Believe it or not, I actually found a whole anime painting. Looks like a handmade painting on the ground after the trash guys came through, and I thought, that's exactly what I look like. I look like art after a trash day. And that's what we all kind of look like. And I'm going to get into it today. Let's get it, shall we? It's your morning marijuana motivation. Your boy Marky Saint here live at Print in an Hour, headed in to the shop. And I got a quick half hour to let everybody in on. Oh, it's locked. Good. As I said, did I lock it? Let everybody in on what's going on with changing. I think it's one of the hardest things to do is to find change within ourselves, and we don't even know how to change ourselves. And that's one of the things that I've been working desperately on, because I wanted to get rid of depression. I know some people, they never depressed. Must be nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll clear that screen off for you. They're never depressed. Must be nice. Your boy Saint has to suffer from depression. I suffered from it because of my own self and or circumstances that life has given me. I've adapted accordingly. And it's unfortunately that we all have some sort of mental letdown in our brains. You know what I'm saying? There's the lighter. And I wish it wasn't that way. Shit, I wish I had service from Google Fi. I wish I didn't have to call and talk to them this morning and talk about all this non-service I've been getting, and arguing with them at 7 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't fucking believe it. I was like, am I really having this conversation this morning? But that's all right. I already said my piece. I already said what I had to say originally in the Google. It's funny because I told them that too. I actually used my Google account to make fun of Google Fi. So I used my YouTube, how do I say this? The YouTube on the Google platform to make fun of Google Fi for the cell phone platform. How funny is that? So let's put it out. Let's get blessed up. Everybody bless up with me. Let's go. And we're going to get into, so first things first, who hasn't in their life wanted to change the energy of a situation? And how many of us put that kind of energy in ourselves so we can change the situation? It's difficult. You know, like I said, it's like a fighter losing a fight, man. You want to will yourself and your energy to submit your opponent and win in the end. And it's difficult to switch energies. Literally inside of ourselves. Whoa. That's on my ash all over. You know, literally inside of ourselves, willing ourselves to make something else happen. Right? We're already nervous to talk to the girl, but now we have to will ourselves in 10 seconds of bravery to make a different outcome happen. If you keep going and playing it safe and going, oh, well, she doesn't like me, or I don't like her, or whatever kind of mind fuck that you tell yourself, right? This is the situation to unfuck your mind. That's what we do in the morning time, right? We're going to unfuck our mind. We're going to actually get it to work for us instead of against us. And that's the big thing that I always play on and use and do, is because this is such a situation that needs to happen, right? I can't even believe this. As soon as I let my mom borrow my car, it starts running worse. I don't even know how she did that. Made the turn knob all fucked up, and I don't know what's going on with it. It's starting to stutter step and blink at me. I don't know what she did, but it's already fucking up. Anyway, my point is that already fucking up the morning, you know, my vibe. I could feel it. Getting in my car, my mom used it wrong, turn knob's all fucked up and it's not responding right. That's what happens when people try to control your life. Instead of giving me my keys back, she played a manipulative game because she doesn't have her car, so she kept my keys. And instead of asking to go to the dispensary, she demanded it, took it, and now my car's acting funny. Don't be that way, y'all. Don't be insistent, don't be demanding, and don't be unrespectful of other people's property. Just facts, you know what I mean? Same with Google Fi. Not giving a fuck about service, only calling from the Philippines, not listening, and only repeating policy. That's not service. People are in our lives to figure out what's wrong with us. You hear me? Each person is sending something or someone to us saying, here's your weakness. Here is your, what's the stuff called? Kryptonite. There's stuff to be worked on that's not our strong suit. Everybody else wants to just do the work that's already kind of done. Like, oh, I'm really good at talking people, so I'll just do that work. And I'm really horrible at the email, so I won't do that work. And both pieces of works needs to happen for it to happen, right? That's one of the things that we all got to do is just make it happen. And I'm of the other place of, instead of faking it to happen, we need to make it happen, right? We don't need to just sit in a reality where if we just put in enough photos or images or pretend it to be so, then it's going to happen. I don't live in that world. I live in the world where I literally hear all the voices in my head, and I also have to live the consequences of my action. That's the world I live in. I know a lot of other people live in that world too, where it's not just rainbows and butterflies, there's action and drama. And I know a lot of people want the drama. They can go to the llama and their mama to get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go get drama from a book. You can watch a movie that's full of drama, right? Like, there's so many actions out there that can stimulate that kind of action, right? I was talking to the girl and she was just like, he love bombed me, and then I was stuck because now I'm addicted to the action. That's what she told me, right? I'm addicted to the action because before my life was boring, then this person came in, showed me a lot of love, and now I'm addicted to the drama, so much so that I can't wait to talk about me getting a gun, me getting a temporary protective order, and it obsessing my whole mind and conversation for the next 3 hours. That's what my homegirl did at a party. I don't really know her that well, so I can't call her my homegirl, but that's exactly what she did for like 3 hours, just kept going on and on. And it's such a pain in the ass, and I can't believe he did this, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and I had to get a gun, and I had to be in court, and she just loved telling the story. It wasn't the fact that she went through it, it's the fact that she has something to talk about. It's something that can dominate the conversation. It's something that can give her the center of attention. It's something filled. Chick was about that life, and I was just like, wow, man. I mean, we do some really crazy shit to get some attention, right? We do some really crazy shit, like show our butthole even though our kids can see it. I was seeing that post too. Somebody else was saying that too. It's like, what are you gonna do when your kid finds out that you've been doing porn? How are you gonna adjust to that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's gonna make them not judge you or see you in the future? And a lot of girls, well, I just had to do me. And a lot of people are just doing them. They're not doing others. They're just doing them. As long as they're covered, it's smothered like mustard. And here we go. Let's get my favorite view on in the morning. That's Vegas, baby, right there. Vegas be shining, and I be loving it too. I be like, yo, Vegas, show me what you got, baby. Lift up that skirt. Let's see what you working with. And she goes, okay, let me show you a little bit. And you're just like, just a little bit? Yeah, just a little bit. You're like, okay, I just want to see a little bit. You know what I mean? Just the tip, just to see if you like it. And here we are. People cutting in front of me. I love being out live. Like, man, you get recorded doing that, homie. You relax. And get this big old Mack truck behind me. You know? Yeah, this is the view. This is my morning view. I enjoy seeing this city of lights that I live in, the city of lights. Yes, blessed. So, and it was that, you know, being obsessed about one certain thing not working, and putting all your energy into it and going, okay, why is it not working? Let's ruminate on it. Let's add more energy and time to it. Even though we don't have that kind of energy and time to spare. I don't know what the fuck this is right here. Call me. It's still doing doing it. And I'm just marveling at our humanity, you know. Well, if this thing's gonna be like this, I found right here, perfect. You know, just marveling at our humanity and how fragile. Oh no, dude. I just touched it once and it's all over me. Son of a bitch. I just got in here. I just saved you, and this is how you treat me? The one spot that has black all over it, and I grab it there? Is that what you're telling me? Is that my fucking luck right now, or what? What the hell? While I'm driving? Is it all over? Frustration. Frustration. How many frustrations? Anyways, so let me get some napkins and some, I guess some fucking, hopefully some fucking, let me get this shit off me. You guys are gonna have to bear in mind that I'm live on this show and it's not helpful and shit's fucked up and, I need fucking, pushing P. I'm pushing P over here, okay? I'm pushing P. I'm pushing P. I'm pushing P. I'm pushing P. Let's do this. Is it working? Thank you. Get this shit off my finger. What the fuck, man? I was like, why am I covered in super black oily paint right now? Oh, because I rescued this fucking paint job. And it's fucking me up though. It's fucking up itself though too. Damn. You're trying to drive and you're trying to smear. Bobby Schmurder over here. Bobby Schmurder. Damn. Okay, well anyway, that's what it's like. You know, it's a lot like that for all of us. You know, when we touch something, then that dirt gets all over us. And we want to say that we want to help, but then you work your ass off to get yourself in a position to not need any help. You know, it's that you're all right in your head, and then you finally say, okay, let me open up, because I'm sick of the pattern. You know, everything's the fucking same, and I want different. So I want to add somebody to this mix. You know, I want to add somebody to this workout. I want to add somebody to this hike. I want to add somebody to this movie. And lo and behold, we start taking, I know I did, you know, I was a year and a half celibate waiting for this chick. That's what made me so mad. Got with the homegirl, who's just the homegirl, you know what I'm saying? And that ended up happening. And that kind of knocked the dust off, you know, do my slump buster. And then after that, I think there was someone else. Was there anybody else? No. And then it was straight to baby making time and being in love, doing really cool things. And now I'm stuck with the I'm single now. And that was just a dream. That was a fake. What do they call that? A deep fake. It's not reality anymore. My reality is I don't have a child. I don't have a relationship. And we in and out of this. I'm saying yin yang inside of this. It's a yo-yo inside of these situations. You know, one minute you're on top of the world and the next minute you're down. One of the things that I was reading was something about living a disappointing life. But the guy was saying that there's so much in social media that everyone thinks that it's all touchdowns. And then a perfectionist like myself is extremely shocked when it's not a touchdown. You know, we were sold a bag of goods from Disney for everything to have a happy ending. And a lot of people don't have happy endings. Like, straight the fuck up, they don't have it like that. They're literally stuck in a situation where their ending isn't happy. And I go to speak to a lot of those people. We talk about unhappy subjects like abortion, like being broke, like depression. You know, people don't want to talk about those fucking things. They'd rather give you the cheerleader mode and just be like, yo, just snap yourself out of it, and you're one decision away, and you're an accumulation of the 5 people you hang out with. And it's just like, plenty of that. There's plenty of that over at your boy, what's his face, Tony Robbins. They're now pumping it out for sure right now. You know, I couldn't believe I was watching it and it's popping up, and Tony Robbins must have mentioned inflation 3 different times. He's a goddamn politician right now. It's like, are you voting? Are you submitting a bill to Congress or what, dude? Tony Robbins is full of shit too. Like, everybody's going through right now. I'm mad as hell and I need some income and I'm worried about inflation. Inflation. And if he didn't say it 3 fucking times, I wouldn't have to say it 7 times right now. You know what I mean? Like, this motherfucker literally went on a tirade about some politics just so he could sell a free course. Man, these guys just don't know no limit, or they're addicted, like they got to keep their numbers up. I'm of the belief that what goes up must come down, and we need to talk about the smiles and the frowns. You can't just talk about the one thing, you know, like, oh, I'm doing a free course. Like, let's talk about the success rate of your course. What happens to people after they're done with the guru and the guru didn't work? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things where situations happen and we put ourselves in it. Like, I was watching the girl talk about volunteerism, where you can go to a place and you're spending all your money to stay at a hotel and get these meals, but you don't eat with the local kids, the orphans. There's all sorts of child labor law going on there, and they go and rub mud on their face so they can get more money from people. If they're doing good, if they have the clean beds, people wouldn't send the money, so they make them stay in the dirty beds, even though people have sent clean beds. There's a whole... Oh, shit, that fucking hit me right in the jump, you fucker. There's a whole fucking... Hey, let me... There's shade over here, homie. Wait for it. There's a whole thing. Glad I got my fucking shit off me. I can clean up at the shop. We got plenty of stuff to clean off me. That's why I wear dirty fucking clothes to work, bro. So I don't have to fucking get ink on my nice clothes. That shit would make me mad. And that's what it is. Living in a world where most of us are just glad. We're not fully happy. We're passive. We're getting just enough, you know, instead of keeping what we need. You know, they got us on want mode. Everybody said left on red. You're left on want. Reaching out to this area in our brains that keep tricking us into doing the same. That's what's really the shocking part of it. It's like, how did I get here? Oh shit, I made all these decisions. Oh shit, I need to start making better decisions. Yeah, you do. And then you go in a cerebral form. I want to talk to the decision maker at this factory, you know? It turns out the Wizard of Oz, the wizard behind the curtains, is you. It's just a different form of you. It's you under emotional trauma. It's you under duress. You know, it's you under anxiety. And that's the truth of it. We are in our own heads, baffling ourselves. I wanted to have this conversation about changing mindset and being able to flip the script. It's been hard as fuck because the real script is running right now. The real favorite script, the lines that you really want to say, are the ones you're already using. Imagine that. Shout out to Futurola, the Toad Raps, Mike Tyson Raps, Herbal Wraps, selling these now, so anybody wants some, holler at your boy. Say these are great, they're delicious too, so I can sit here and smoke a real blunt without worrying about my teeth or my lungs or smelling like a chimney. I smell like potpourri weed. Am I blowing up this morning or what? They're gonna have to wait. They're gonna have to wait. Live, as you can tell, I'm driving. I get me dying. was trying to get to before I was rudely interrupted, or an opportunity interrupted me. You know, being ready for an opportunity, you know, not being big and driving and multitasking and recording at the same time. I'm gonna finish this shit and then get done with it. You get what I'm saying? Finish each thought, staying with the moment, not trying to manipulate the moment or overthink the moment, getting in each moment. If I am not in the moment, then I'm in another moment, and that moment's robbing me of this moment. And that's what's kind of been happening lately, is I've been letting the past affect my future. It was blocking me. You know, it was blocking me from reaching my higher self. Like, I was trying to, everybody wants to ascend and reach a higher self, but I meant the other me, not the guy behind the curtain, but the other dude that's been on a journey, that's walked the yellow brick road and looking for a brain and looking for a heart. And these bravery, you know, you got to find it somehow inside of ourselves. We're in here somewhere, all of us. And which one of us keep showing up? I mean, talked about it yesterday, but you know, a lot of us are on a path, you know, and we're kind of stuck on our own path. We're stuck in our own way, you know. We found the thing that appeases us, right? That's the same addiction. It's like, I gotta find that thing, go to the same tree, try to find the same mango, even though I ate that mango yesterday, swallowed that alcohol, smoked that cigarette, you know, played that video game. We go right back to it. Ice cream. That's my Achilles heel, the ice cream, but we go back to it knowing that it's not going to do us any better, knowing that's going to eat up our time, but we gladly give it up because we want what? We want some kind of peace or that feeling, right? So we live in a world that's based off feelings. I feel like eating. I feel like going somewhere. I feel, and they even have that shirt. I feel, oh my God, I feel. And then it's like everybody should listen after they say this phrase. And it's like they're not even listening to themselves. You're letting yourself feel. You know, you're not under any direction. You're under a whim. And that's the difference here. It's just like these things are whimsical. They're not actual. And that's what we like to do. We want to be whimsical. We want to live in a fantasy where, you know, the dude's going to come save you and Prince Charming's out there instead of being Miss Charming so Prince Charming shows up. Or instead of working on our mentality so that it shows up. You know, I'm showing up to work. Are you going to show up or am I going to, look at this plane land. That's so dope. Watching that live. Yeah, bro. That's super dope. Yes, blessed. I'm a fan. I don't know, travel experience or whatever, but you know, I love being a traveler. I love being a podcaster, I guess you can say that, or an influencer. I don't even know if that's even a term. For me, I'm just a person that was like, you know what, super cool things are happening in my life. I'd like to share it with people, with my deep thoughts, and not just keep them to myself, but share them in the morning and say, yo man, this is this switch. You know, this other guy, I know he's obsessive. I already know what Saint's addictions are. I already know that I can be very super focused and miss the bigger picture. And I try not to be that person. You know, I don't want him to show up, but he tends to show up. So it's like, do I stay instinctual or do I stay intellectual? You know, there's the questions of the day. Oh, here comes another one landing. I hope you guys can see it. Look at this plane. Look at this plane. Look at this plane, crap. probably be driving. See what I'm saying? Like, I can't be doing so much, and that energy, it becomes so much. And then we become around a lot of other people and becomes even more, and then we become extremely self-conscious, and then we don't even become ourselves. So it's just one of those things where, you know, somewhere in us is this pseudo us. Look at this guy. It's the pseudo us. Cars on shirts, bro. Check out this Mustang. Check out this Mustang. Yeah. Let's see if he fucking, yeah. That's fucking sick, bro. This is the ugliest mustard color ever, but that shit's sick, and he knows it too. So what a blessing. He smiled. The blessing was in his smile, not his car. And I think that's where we all gotta find it. I try not to live in an unblessed world, you know. It's hard because it's out there, you know. Yeah, that's it. That's that negative mindset. That's if we're set in our negative ways and we're set in our patterns and we're like, fuck the world and the world's gonna fuck us. And we end up saying fuck you and it ends up saying fuck you back. And as long as we keep blocking our blessings, that's what we're gonna get. And unless we start focusing on some positive shit, you know, some positivity, gotta get on it. Because honestly, the brain's only gonna function basically like a one piston cylinder. As we speak about Mustangs, that was cool. One piston cylinder that just only does one thing. And that's what it's gonna pump. What kind of gasoline? What kind of fuel are we feeding our fire? What do we get off on? You know, what makes our piston pump? And I think everybody can relate to that. You know, I don't think everybody can regulate that, but can relate to that. And that's the key. I think the thing here is to regulate that, be able to regulate your own self and be able to develop situations for a higher good, a better version of you, so you can set yourself up for success and stop drilling holes in your canoe. It's legitimately like my morning motivation. So if you got anything out of this, you know, like, share, subscribe. That's how it works. I'm getting to work on time. My phone's gonna die. I usually let you in on getting into the shop and saying what's up to everybody for the morning shine. But this time I'm just gonna get it cut because I don't even know. 28, yeah, see, we're almost to 30 minutes anyway. So, like, wow, I caught up just in time. So, peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever in Finnish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. Let's all get into it together. Let's all make it happen. You know, that's what we got to do. We got to make it happen for ourselves. Make it happen, captain. Be the captain of your boat. Start sailing it in the proper direction, and let's see where it goes. All right, I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace and love. Ciao. Belo. Beijos. I'll see you. Yes, bless. Oh, yeah. Blessings. Yeah, bro, that was on 30 minutes on the dot. As I pull up, I'm fucking getting good at this, bro. Your boy. Printing an hour, baby, right on time. What? I like when shit works out. All right, guys, I'll see you.